there, this is Joe Gukoskis. Question: are your chakras feeling blocked? Krystie, who is currently on day 3 of my Awaken Your Psychic Gifts 5-day challenge, posted the following question the other day. She says, I have a hard time with visualizing some days. Could that be due to my blocked chakras? Well, this is a great question, Krystie, and it's one that many awakening psychics will ask. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and cover the 3 steps, right, to go ahead and unblock your chakras so that you can visualize better. First of all, I'm Joe Gukoskis. I'm award-winning author of Journey the Awakened Psychic, and I help awakening psychics hone their gifts so that they can use their gifts to help heal others. Now, the first step to unblocking your chakras is this. Realize that your chakras are like windows. All right. Now, in my book, I have a whole chapter on chakras. And when it comes to your gifts, I like to relate chakras as windows, meaning they're like windows between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. All right. So that's the first step, realizing that your chakras are like windows. Now, the second step, right, to unblocking your chakras is this. Sometimes windows get dirty, right? Just like that window right behind me. And when a window is dirty and you want to see through it, what do you do if it's dirty, right? Well, naturally, you want to clean it, right? And so many of the tools and techniques that you'll learn during my 5-day challenge, my 5-day Awaken Your Psychic Gifts challenge here, and even into my more advanced training, is all about learning to clear that proverbial window, right? And yeah, this window, right? This window into your psychic gifts and therefore into the world of spirit and all the information that the universe has for you, right? There is a skill for sure around how to be more psychic. And yet, I also like to just focus on, well, what do you need to do, right? What steps, what tools do you need so that you can just go ahead and clear that window, right? A lot of times, people are trying to look through and try to see through a dirty window, right? And then you're straining, you're using all this energy. Well, what if you don't have to strain, right? What if you could just clear the window and then you don't have to strain so hard, right? If you see what's behind me, it's like, oh, there's a tree, there's a few leaves, there's some light shining through. Whereas if it was really dirty, then you'd be like, hey, what is that, right? And I'll tell you, the moment that you start putting effort, right, trying so hard, overthinking it all, then that's where access to your gifts actually gets blocked. Does that make sense? Which leads to the 3rd step to unblocking your chakras, and it's this. And this is, just going back to Krystie's original question. She had asked, I have a hard time with visualizing some days. Could it be that it's due to my blocked chakras? Well, what I covered today, right? With step 1, if your chakras are like windows, and then step 2, if a window gets dirty, you naturally want to clean that window so you can see through. Then, Krystie, yes, the answer to your question is that it can be due to your chakras, which are blocked, right? Which is why it's hard to visualize sometimes. Does that make sense? All right. Now, for others, right? For those of you that maybe you're blocked and you can't hear the message, right? You can't hear the message coming through. Or maybe you're trying to tap into some higher knowing. That could be blocked, okay? And those are all different kinds of chakras that might be involved. Well, anyway, the solution, right, if you are blocked, is to go ahead and, learn some new tools so you can get unblocked. And in my Awaken Your Psychic Gifts challenge, if you're not already a member of that, I teach tools to help you unblock your chakras, including the very step, which is all about grounding. All right. So grounding helps you to clear your aura, your chakras, your energy field, all places where access to your gifts can be blocked. But that's not all. In my more advanced programs, I teach ways to specifically unblock each chakra in particular so that you can gain more and more access to your gifts and therefore gain higher and higher levels of psychic awareness. And you do so in a really easy to follow, step-by-step manner that, even if you are feeling blocked with your chakras, it will definitely help you to unblock, and therefore you can access the information that you actually want to access. All right. So anyway, if you're watching this, Krystie, or anyone else that could relate to Krystie's question, go ahead and keep up the good work and go ahead and make it through the challenge. You're learning some awesome tools. And for those of you, if you want to learn more about what Krystie or others who have learned, with these tools, this easy to follow step-by-step way to access your gifts, then I encourage you to go ahead and sign up for the next Awaken Your Psychic Gifts Challenge. And if you don't already have a copy of my award-winning book, The Journey of the Awakened Psychic, the 10-step guide to awakening your psychic gifts, then go ahead and scroll down in the description of this video so that you can get instant access to both a 5-day challenge and a copy of my book. Last but not least, do you have a question about awakening your psychic gifts? Well, be sure to post your question below. And then be sure to follow, like, subscribe to be alerted for when I do post the answer to the next video. All right, many blessings for now, and bye. See you in the next video.